Psalms chapter 84, verse 11. For the Lord Yahweh is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. In this lesson I'm going into is the Lord withholding things from you. Okay? Is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai withholding things from you? Okay? And the reason why I went to the scripture in the spirit is because, let's read the second half. Again, it says, no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. All right. So in the spirit, you should be in the mind frame of examination. Okay. It could be something that you want, that you feel like, you should get, or whatever you feel, but the Lord is withholding it from you. Okay. And that doesn't mean that you won't get it. Okay. But in the spirit, there are certain things that the Lord withholds until you show him something. Okay. And then there's other things that you just definitely ain't getting. Right. I got to make that clear. Okay. But there are certain things on the path that Yahweh Bashim Hawashai will release for you if you start doing what? Getting more on point in the spirit, getting more on point and trusting him. The Lord wants us to trust him. You see that? So if you're walking around and you're not trusting Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, why should the Lord give you what you're desiring? Okay, in captivity. We ain't talking about the kingdom of heaven. We're talking about on the way. Okay, something that you are desiring that you feel that you should get or you want. Okay, maybe you asked for in a prayer. All right, and you still haven't got it yet. Could it be the Lord is withholding it from you? That could be. Let's read it again. Verse 11, Psalms 84. For the Lord Yahweh is a sun and shield, meaning protection. Okay, the Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Right. Okay, in faith in the spirit in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. You believe in the gospel. You have faith. You trust the Lord. Verse 12. It's going to say it here. O Yahweh of hosts, blessed is the man that trusts in thee. Right. So in verse 12, it tells you. Okay. Blessed is the man that trusts in thee. Okay. So a lot of it depends on trust. Your trust level in Yahweh Bashim Hawashai. All right. And when you read about the wilderness, Jake in the wilderness, you can see that there in that story. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Do you hear that? Withhold not good from them to whom it is due. Okay. It's talking to us on the earth. Okay. When good is due to a person, you have the power to do that good. Okay. You're not supposed to withhold it. All right. But also with Yahweh Bashim Hawashai on a whole nother level, he does the same thing. Okay. What do you think we get this practice from? The Lord. I just read it in Psalms. He will not withhold any good thing from him who walketh uprightly. Okay. So if you do more of what you're supposed to do in the spirit, and you examine yourself and you start making moves, all of a sudden, that thing that you wanted, that you prayed for, that you desired, just falls out of the sky. Okay, it just falls out of the sky, man. All right, we have to constantly examine ourselves daily, every day. Every day. The Lord expects it every day. That's the truth. And real quick, when you go to the Google definition of withhold, it says refuse to give something that is due to or is desired by another. Okay. It says suppress or hold back. Right. The Lord has the power to hold it back and not give you anything that you're talking about. Okay. You sitting there wondering, man, it's been a while. The Lord, man, I thought the Lord was going to do this. I thought the Lord was going to do that. Yeah. The Lord thought you was going to do something too. You haven't done it yet. So you need to examine that. We all need to examine that. Okay, in this captivity, because the Lord can bless you in captivity. Okay, have we not received blessings while in this truth? Of course. I can say I have multiple that I'm thankful about. Okay, another thing, you got to be thankful. If the Lord see you ain't thankful for what he gave you before, why should he give you something else? So he can withhold it for that reason. Okay, because you lack that spirit of being thankful and that respect of what the Lord has already done. Okay, Jake did that bullshit in the wilderness in Egypt. They did that bullshit. The Lord did all those blessings, that huge deliverance. Okay, put the spirit on the Egyptians to give Jake all this gold and different things. And what they do, they make a gold calf. They talking shit. They murmuring. Okay, they talking about going back to Egypt because of garlic and whatever else. Okay, so these things are written for our learning of what not to do. Okay, but the Lord is very merciful to those who trust in him sincerely in the spirit. Okay, don't forget that. So we have to examine that. We have to examine our trust. Okay, Lord willing, to have another lesson coming on that, going deeper. Let's go to Psalms chapter 34, verse 10. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord, you can't seek the Lord without trust. It has to come with trust. Because if you seeking the Lord, but you have no trust, you ain't going to find him. Period. You're not going to find him. Okay, so I have to make that clear. It says, but they that seek the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Haushai, shall not want any good thing. Saying it again, shall not want any good thing. Do you hear that? Shall not want any good thing. Let's go back where I started. Psalms chapter 84, verse 11. For the Lord Yahweh is a sun and shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing. Okay, AKA any good thing. I just read that in Psalms 34 chapter. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Okay, so again, this is another lesson on the relationship, because it doesn't matter what you know in this truth or what you think you know. Okay, what knowledge you know, it don't matter. If you don't know about the relationship and have the wisdom to understand that we're here to work in the grace period on the relationship, then you don't understand the truth at all. You just know certain things. Okay, Esau's so-called white man, Babylon's America, you know, heathens' biblical nationality, the biblical name. Okay, you know the kingdom, you know the streets gonna be gold. You know certain things, but you're not building and working out that relationship between you and Yahweh Bashem Haushai. I'm gonna say it again. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Okay, how do you work it? Just knowing Esau is a white man? No. Okay, this is how you work it, through the spirit. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Haushai is calling us to him to get closer, to have that relationship, so that when all hell break loose, he is going to do what? Come through, because y'all have a relationship. Okay, seek the Lord while he may be found. Don't wait, all right, until all hell break loose. A lot of Jakes are going to wait. A lot of Jakes right now that know they Israelites are satisfied with just that. There's no movement in their spirit towards a relationship towards the Lord. When all hell break loose, they're going to lose it. Okay, all they going to know is I'm an Israelite on the earth and everything's going crazy. But they ain't going to have no protection. They ain't going to have no shield, no sun, no refuge. Okay? So meditate on this in the spirit. This is an exhortation in the spirit to work on what? The relationship. So with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Akim, out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.